Colleen just posted on your page. Hey, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Whatcha Paintin Wednesday. We're doing early again. We kind of think this is how we're going to do it from now on.
I forgot to post it today.
I didn't post it either. I know, we're bad.
I did it like 10 minutes ago.
Hey, that's better than what I did, which was nothing.
Yeah. Hi, Colleen.
Yay, Colleen's here. She's our faithful viewer. We love you.
I know it.
So Colleen just joined CW Live. Gonna be so fun.
She did join it?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that angel you're painting.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
You could too. You just have to practice. I don't have my laptop today, so I'm probably gonna.
Hey, Barb.
Now, see, I don't see where Barb commented. No, it's uploading my.
Well, she's watching. She hasn't commented yet.
I know, but I thought I could see whoever joined. Anyway, hi, Barb. Man, I can't see the comments. It sucks.
So,
hi, Linda. Hello from Virginia. And you have new needle minders. I know. New needle minders. I like what you're painting, Kristin.
that's that wreath for Barb.
Oh, I thought you had that done for some reason. No,
I never finished it.
Are you finger
I worked
painting?
on it this morning, and now she wanted gold leaf on it, so I'm adding gold leaf.
Oh, nice.
Just little
Now
chips of it here and there.
Barb. Hi, Barb.
Hey,
Hi,
Barb.
Sue. There's another Facebook user. I wonder why that happens sometimes.
I don't
Getting
know.
a pedicure and watching you, but I can't have the volume up. We don't
Who's
even know
getting the pedicure?
I don't
Why
know.
is it? Why does it do that? Oh, you know what?
What?
It's StreamYard. You have to allow them. We got to start posting that. We have to, when they make a comment, you have to allow them to see their comments, see who they are.
How do I fix that?
They have to.
Oh, the person does?
Yeah.
Or StreamYard has to.
No, the person that's commenting does.
Okay. You know what? I have an idea of what might be happening. I went live in my Gather, Dream, Create group as well. And because it's a group, I wonder if that's why. Like maybe it's a privacy thing with the group. I don't know. So Facebook user that's getting a pedicure, can you type in your name and let me know? Did you join the live through the Gather, Dream, Create group? And if so, that's probably why we can't see your name. I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
One of them last week was Vicky.
She said, "Is my sister on? I miss her." So that must be Colleen. I'm seeing, that's so weird. It's got to be Colleen.
Cheryl?
Yeah, because Cheryl, well, unless it's, maybe it's Cheryl.
Yep, it is Cheryl. So Cheryl, when you're posting, you need to put on there, you need to let StreamYard show your name.
Must be a privacy setting for there. I bet you it's a privacy setting then.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, Cheryl, Colleen is here. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. I'm continuing to work on my calendar, and it's the January image. I thought painting something cold might be good since it's hotter than blazes in most places. So Colleen said, Cheryl, there's a thing that will pop up on StreamYard. Okay. Hi, Mendy.
Yeah, it pops up.
Now, Mendy, you're
Barb, are you liking it?
you're Missouri Stitcher, correct? On Instagram? I try to keep track of people's Instagram name and their real name. I'm not real good at it, but I think you are Missouri Stitcher. And you live by Cape Girardeau or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to get started painting.
So I'm finishing this up, and then I'm starting another daisy that I need to paint for a girl, but I don't have any more decent barnwood. I have pieces cut, but they won't meet or they're warped.
Oh,
and it's so heavy, and it's really expensive to ship because it's so heavy.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna start doing it on what do you
Cradle
call
board?
it? Yes, cradle board.
Okay.
And then
Yes.
I'll just resell it if she doesn't want it on the cradle board.
Got it. Hi, Susan from the UK. Yeah, Mendy. Okay.
Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah.
So there's 5 people on my page. If you're on here, just say hi so we know who's watching us. We would like to see you.
So Teresa asked, what is your deadline for the calendar? I am West Plains, Missouri, South Central. Ah, a couple Missouri girls on here. I love it. My deadline for the calendar, that's a good question. I really don't know. I usually try to have it done by the end of summer. I might have a couple stragglers into fall, and that has worked out for many years for me. So I just want to keep at it. I have all but 4 of them sketched out, and I have 3 painted out of the 12. So I have a long ways to go. So that's why I thought, well, this would be good to do for Which Paint Wednesday. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I really want to get back to that continual Christmas one though, but eventually.
We need to do a Christmas one. Gabby, Karen, they were FaceTiming last night, and Karen's like, will you paint me a Grinch? And I'm like, yeah. I said, Christmas? And she's like, yeah. And Gabby goes, yeah, Mom, do Christmas in July.
Right? That's a thing, you know?
So, yeah, I know. Hi, Barb.
I have to go get some paper towel.
From Nebraska.
I'm like Princess and the Pea right now. I'm sitting on, what is it, a pillow and 2 blankets because I'm at a table that's higher than a normal table, so you guys could see what I'm painting and I'd be closer. But my chair doesn't raise up that high. And on the stool I had, I was way too tall and my head would get cut off if you wanted to see this. So anyway, I don't have the proper chair. Hi from Nebraska. Hi, Barb. Here for only a half an hour during your lunch. Wow, you're spending your lunch with us. That's pretty nice. All right, I'll be right back.
Aww. So how's everybody's week been going? I'm trying to get back into the groove of things.
How's Ralph doing with all the things he's got going on?
He's doing good. He's back to working a lot.
He jumps right back in, doesn't he?
Getting me mad because it is so hot out right now. You know, our heat index is in the hundreds and it's so humid. And he will not slow down.
He doesn't know how to slow down, I don't think. You know, it's hard when you run your own business. I mean, stuff's got to get done, and it doesn't get done if he's, not the one managing it all.
Exactly, but
Can't slow that man down. So yesterday I filmed my floss tube. It's uploading right now. That's why I don't have my laptop with me. And so I get done and I turned off my air conditioner while I was recording it because it's so loud and obnoxious. So I turned it off and I started getting like it got really warm and muggy in here. So I flicked on the what I thought was the air conditioner. And Kevin and I are in here talking, and he goes back over on the other side of the building, and I'm like, God, it's so freaking hot in here. My air conditioner's not working. What's going on? And then when you first turn your furnace on, there's like that smell to it. And I'm like, oh my God, did I accidentally turn on the stove because I got stuff sitting on top of it? I'm thinking like there's a fire or something's melting. I'm like freaking out. I turned on the damn furnace.
Oh my God. I knew you were going to say that. Were you dying?
I was dying, and I'm like, where can you go to get out of it? Because outside it was muggy too. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Lord have mercy.
That's funny. So Kevin's done with work?
He is. Yeah, you'll be seeing him a lot more in live videos.
Kevin!
He's over there laughing. I think we should do cooking with Koguts. I seriously think that would be so fun. We could do pierogi and lasagna and just different things we like to make.
JT he's watching. I'm on my way home.
Hi, JT. Yay, floss tube. Oh my gosh, my floss tube was almost an hour today. I was very
So I don't want to wait till next year to see you guys. I'm going to have to go up to there. I cannot see any of the comments. They're not showing up. Oh, it's Hunter's late birthday party. Cheryl watched your floss tube when it uploads. Yay, floss tube.
Yay. What? I missed. Oh, is that Barb? I only see part of her comment. She said she's working at Ron's office.
She's working at Ron's office.
Okay. The longer the better. I know a lot of people like a longer video, but the reason I don't is because I have to edit and then the upload takes forever to do. So I try to keep them. I always say, okay, let's try it for 30 minutes and it ends up 40. And then I try for 30 minutes and it ends up to be 50 minutes. Like, I don't know.
So, yeah, you're going to have to read the comments to me.
All right.
But it's so quiet right now. Are you there? Teresa? Is she frozen, guys? Uh-oh. Can y'all still see me? She's hosting it, so I don't know.
Action or something.
There.
If it looks good. There you are. I wonder what happened. That's never happened.
I don't know. Yours went. They could still see me, but your whole screen went black. You froze up.
Huh.
Could be the storm.
It could be the weather, but good Lord. Oh, you could still see me? Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, I can still see you. Okay.
We can see you now, Teresa, but.
All right. Because what I was looking at on my phone, both of us went black. We blacked out, and then there's like the spinning wheel of death for both of us. So I don't know.
Oh.
So is it still, am I still coming in clear though?
Yeah, very clear.
Okay, good.
Got use it?
Ooh, would you mind? Oh, yay. I'm going to use Kevin's phone for the comments.
You can
That'll
see
be,
the comments?
yeah, but it's kind of far away.
Oh, because you can go on your page. Yeah.
Yeah. Mindy said,
Barb
yes.
said we can see both of us now.
Mindy, I forgot you have a floss tube. I need to check that out. I don't watch as much floss tube as I used to because, like, if I'm trying to get down to the studio earlier in the morning and just like dive into painting or whatever I'm doing. If I do punch needle or something and I'm at the house or I'm designing cross stitch on the computer, then I watch floss tube. So I haven't watched a lot of it lately. How did you get the idea to paint your angels on collage papers? I found this artist that I loved her work, and I could tell she had painted over papers. She mostly does square papers. I don't think she tears hers at all. She just does like square papers. And so I'm like, hey, I'm going to try that. So I think I started the first time I used golden heavy gel medium, but it's a lot more expensive than Mod Podge. In Mod Podge, I've been using that and it works perfectly now. So a lot of people are doing that now. I've noticed a lot of people doing, you know, putting papers on canvas or boards or whatever and then painting over them. It's a fun way. Oops.
Fun texture.
Yeah,
you get this. Somebody's supposed to come and fix my dishwasher. I'll tell you about that in a second.
Uh-oh. Yeah. What's your first?
Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. So I got a new dishwasher. Well, actually, it got installed the day before Ralph went for surgery.
Okay.
So I haven't really used it, but that day he's like, when he left out, there was water all over my floor, and he's like, oh, your faucet's leaking. I'm like, it wasn't leaking. And he's like, well, it's leaking. And I'm like, okay. So I looked and I'm like, it's dry, it's not leaking. And I came home, you know, and ran the water when I'd come home and take a shower, and it still wasn't leaking. And I ran the dishwasher the day before yesterday, and it got a code on it, F1. So I looked it up, and it's that there's a flood or the inlet hose is leaking. There's water all over my floor.
Oh,
wood floors. My wood floor is starting to like buckle up on the edges. And the dishwasher won't turn off. Like it was on 6 hours. I went grocery shopping and stuff. Went and ran errands, came back, dishwasher was still on.
Oh my gosh.
So leaking water, I had to turn the thing off. The drawers are locked, so we can't even open it up to unscrew it, to pull it out to try to fix the leak.
Oh my gosh.
So we had to turn the breaker off. Yeah, so they're going to probably be in the background. That's why I'm in my kitchen right now. Because they wanted to wait till next week, and I'm like, no. You can't wait till next week.
It sounds like something they did when they were installing it, doesn't it?
They didn't tighten it.
Ouch.
The inlet hose is leaking that they hooked up to the dishwasher.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, right? That's like,
and I'm like, water's going on my wood floor. We can't even pull it out to stop the leak. And I'm having to hand wash dishes. What is that?
That's just a crying shame. That's what that is.
It is. I don't like to do that. I
I
haven't
don't
had
blame
to do that in years.
That's just wrong.
I never had a dishwasher till I moved down here.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have one in Michigan.
Oh my. Yeah, it's just an essential for sure.
My mom needed one growing up with 8 kids. That's for dang sure.
Right. Well, when you girls got
She
older,
had all of us.
I remember complaining having to unload the dishwasher growing up, and it's like, what a spoiled brat. What if I had to wash him every night? You know?
Like we did.
Right?
One would clean off the table and we would have weeks. We did it. One would wash and one would dry.
Mendy said I would shut down the kitchen.
8 kids. Yeah, me too.
Uh,
And there was, you know, we use paper plates a lot. And my mom, you know, they didn't do that.
right.
Barb said she has a dishwasher and she still hand washes every day.
Oh, my Lord.
Barb.
Well, it's different when you have a family, you have a house full of people. It fills up quick. Because I've noticed when Ryan was not living here and it was just Kevin and I, we wouldn't fill it up that quick and it would get the smell to it. Like it needs to be ran every couple days. And I wouldn't run it till it got full. But that would take a lot longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's why I like the drawer ones I got. You know,
Yeah, I have the
two
drawers too.
drawers.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting another one of those. And they were like, well, how long did you have that other one? And I'm like, since we moved in 2004. And they're like, your dishwasher lasted that long? And I'm like, yeah. He said, well, this one won't. I'm just letting you know that. I'm like, that's wonderful. He
Yeah,
said, usually the average lifespan for him is like 7 years.
Dang. I take that back. I had when we moved in here, we got the drawer. I forget what the brand name was, but it had the 2 drawers. I don't have that now though.
Fisher Packle.
Yes. Yep. Let's see. There was some comments. Okay. Susan asked Teresa, do you paint the Mod Podge over the collage papers to seal them before you begin to paint the angels? Yes, I do. Basically, what I do is I put the Mod Podge on like where I'm going to put my paper, and then I put my paper down, and then I Mod Podge over it, and then I take my thumb and I push all the air bubbles out, and then go over it again with the Mod Podge, and that way it's, you know, sealed underneath, it's sealed on top, and I don't have a problem with it. It is a gully washer here.
It's raining.
Oh, big time. Yeah. It'll keep the yard pretty and green.
It is so flipping hot here. Like our pool water.
Did you say your heat index is like 110?
Yeah, and our water in our pool, I swear to God, I told Karen last night, you sweat when you get in the pool.
Like a hot tub.
Our water's like 96, 97 degrees.
That's not refreshing, right?
No, I mean, it feels better than just sitting outside, but no, you don't even want to like go swimming.
Dang. Well, you need to come to Michigan. It's not quite that hot.
Yeah, I need to figure out.
Oh, thank you, Mendy. She's like, I just got a notification that your floss tube is ready to view. That's funny. Thanks for letting me know.
Hey, Monty. Oh, and Michael's on here. I don't know if they still are. Letitia.
Colleen and Cheryl, are you guys still on here? I haven't seen any comments.
Yeah, you're right, Barb. I said, well, they don't make them like they used to.
They don't make anything like they used to.
Mm-mm.
Can you guys see what I'm painting? You really can't, can you? I gotta have it this way.
You need it closer to you. There you go.
All right.
Have you not started painting it yet?
Yeah, it's just a light wash, so you really can't see much of it. I'm starting to put shadows and stuff on the snowman. So we're watching Bubba, which is Kyle's dog. This past weekend, we watched him for the weekend because Kyle and Ryan went on this float trip up at Gypsy Camp. And he's a good dog. He's a pit bull. He's super easy to take care of. Well, we cage him up, though, when we leave because he's fully intact, if you know what I mean. And he tends to want to mark his territory in the house once in a while. It doesn't happen all the time, but I just figured while we're in bed, sleeping, or we're gone, we're just going to put him in his cage. He's fine with that. He goes right in there and lays down. Well, so we go to church on Sunday, and we knew a storm was going to be coming. We've been watching the radar, and we get out of church, and you could see the front coming in. I mean, these clouds looked crazy, and the wind started kicking up, and I'm like, well, let's just not get groceries. It's going to be pouring when we get out. Let's just go home. Well, good thing we did. So we get home, and by now it's raining. I look in the window to see what the dogs are doing, basically. Athena, and now Bubba is not afraid of storms. Athena is terrified of wind or thunder. So I look in, and Athena had opened his cage and got in the cage with him. The door's wide open. Bubba's laying in the cage, and she's sitting next to him, just panting and drooling all over. Oh my God.
That is so funny.
Can you just picture her trying to get in that cage? There's 2 latches on it. So she had to have been just clawing and clawing and clawing at it. She just wanted to be next to him. I thought that was the cutest thing ever.
She's going to be sad. Is he gone now?
Yeah. They got back on Sunday, so. Yeah, she all by herself again.
Does she get lonely when they go?
I don't think so. I mean, she doesn't act like it. She sleeps a little bit more just because I think she's tired. But they really didn't roughhouse as much as I thought they would. I think when Kyle's not around, Bubba is just completely chill. Like, he didn't really want to wrestle much with her. The only thing I told Kyle, I said, the only complaint I have about Bubba is when I take him swimming in the pond, I can't get him out. He loves it. He just will. He's like the happiest dog. I'll have to videotape it sometime and show it to you. But he just runs and jumps in the water and swims the entire time. Like, Teeny, she'll get out, bring you the ball. He won't do any of that. He just wants to stay in there. So I kept calling him out of the water, and he wouldn't get out. So I'm like, well, come on, Teeny. So we just walked towards the house, and once we got far enough away, he jumped out and came after us. But he's so cute. Big baby. Colleen's still here. She said she's stitching on the Lincoln chart. You got to be close to being done with that. Teresa is watching while she knits socks for Christmas gifts. Good for you. You got a good head start. Yeah, poor Teeny. So Easton turns 1 today. Can you believe it?
I know it. No.
He's a little man now.
And all that you all went through last year.
I know. I wonder how Bree's doing
I'm
today.
on a live. I'm on a live. Did you need something? Why, Ken? Where are you at? Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.
What's that, Gabe?
My husband.
What's that?
My husband
Oh.
wanted some lunch. I said I'm on live.
What'd he say?
Oh, I'll stop and get something. I'm almost done adding this, and then I'm gonna start. I want to paint something else besides those daisies, but
What daisies?
those ones on
Oh, on the wood. Yeah, my bad.
yeah.
I was thinking on furniture for some reason. You should do that. That would be really cool. One of your daisies coming off the side of like a dresser or something, like coming from the side to the front, or I don't know. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I got a piece of furniture that would be perfect for it. This dresser, and I think I'm gonna do something on there like that. That's funny because I was just thinking about that this morning.
Great minds think alike. Your brother's on. Hi, Michael. He probably doesn't remember me. I look a little different than I did when I was, 15, 16? Hi, Whitney.
A little bit. We all do.
Just a little bit, right? Colleen said it's in the high 90s in Idaho, and we are supposed to get thunderstorms and 40-mile-an-hour winds. I can't wait. Yikes.
So tell me if this looks stupid. Do you see the berries?
Looking on my phone. Hold on. Let me see if I can zoom in on Kevin's. Oh, it looks beautiful. I love the gold leaf in there.
So the berries are the actual berries because I painted them on and I just wasn't happy with it.
Oh, that is a cool idea.
Maybe I'll try putting the real berries on it. I mean, I got to feel it and that. But I think I like it now. Kristin, and I'm no bow maker. She wants a peach bow. She's going to put a peach bow on it.
Uh-huh.
But
can I just tell you, that is stupendous. That is an amazing idea to put the berries on there. Because I'm like, wow, they look really 3D. I love that idea.
So I'm not a bow maker at all. I don't have the patience. This is just one I had up there. But I guess that'll look cute on her door. And these greens are going to pop more once I seal it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does tend to do that. Oh, I think it's beautiful. So that is done. So Barb, I can get that shipped out as soon as I seal it. Very cool. Yeah, that was very cool. When you said you were going to put gold leaf on it, I didn't know like where you were going to put it, and I like how you did that. Looked
Just
really cool.
randomly
Yeah.
on it.
That's funny because when I was cleaning out
neither of us really watch each other what we're doing when we're on here.
I know. It's hard enough to paint and have a conversation, let alone see what each other's doing.
That's why I was like, did you paint anything yet? Because I wasn't even watching. I didn't know if you had to trace it. Okay.
Oh, yes. I found some gold leaf when I cleaned out my studio. And that would be really fun to use in some of the angel paintings. I've never done it before, but it seems like
it would look
and her halo. Yeah,
cool. That would be beautiful. So yeah, I'm just waiting for these people to come out, but I guarantee they won't be able. So I wonder if this gold leaf will come up off my wood floors. So that's one reason why I'm down in the kitchen, because of that. And then I brought a lot of this stuff down when Ralph was down here because I didn't want to be up there when we first got home, you know.
Right.
And then the boys, you know, were with me last week and they were on my table where I paint actual pictures. And I went up there today and I never cleaned that up, and it's just full of glitter and all their paints because I got them their own paints. And yeah, so
I got a different view a little bit today too.
You're still in the studio though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still in the studio, but I didn't like last week how far away I was from the camera. I mean, you couldn't really see me. I couldn't read the comments that far. This is way better.
Yeah.
Did you see what Colleen said?
No.
She said Cheryl and Kristin must be soul sisters. Cheryl is a decorative talent.
Just a minute. Turbo's barking, and those people are here.
We're going to be entertained.
I have to go turn the breaker on because it won't shut up, and I can't get the drawers unlocked.
Gotcha.
I hope you know something.
Is it leaking? What is it, a fish pickle?
Yes, and they didn't hook up the, it says it's an F1 code, which it says the inlet hose is leaking.
Okay.
And so it was leaking when they put it in, but I don't think I said there's water all over my wood floors.
Oh yeah.
And it was pouring, you can see where the wood floor is starting to buckle here out from underneath. Well, we couldn't even get the drawer.
Oh, almost fell. All right, so I muted Kristin for a second. Lincoln, Scout, and Archie are barking in the course with Kristin's dog. That's so funny. I know when Athena barks during my floss tube videos, people are like, oh my God. Or one time I got to unmute. Hold on, Kristin. I muted you for a second. But one time I had my phone next to me and I was recording a floss tube and my ring thing went off and someone said their dog went crazy because they have the ring too. I thought that was pretty funny.
So what did you say Colleen said now?
She said, you and Cheryl must be soul sisters because she's a decorative talent like you.
Oh.
No, we're soul sisters. Yeah. Don't be stepping on my feelings here.
Just tell me when you want me to go turn that back on.
All right. You can go ahead and do it now if you like.
So does anybody have any good vacation plans this summer? Or is everybody staying home because of this stupid pandemic?
Like in behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Colleen, I would love those videos of you playing ping pong with your grandson. Makes me want a table again. Not really. I don't have the room for it, but I do love playing ping pong. It's good exercise.
Yeah, I tried doing what they told me to do.
I usually kick Kevin's butt at ping pong.
Nothing.
Just keeps doing that.
He must have his earbuds in. He's ignoring me. Come defend yourself, honey. We were pretty good matched on ping pong.
You need to pull your thing back towards you.
I keep doing that. There we go. I'll scooch back a little bit too.
We can see now.
Maybe I'll turn it this way and paint. Colleen grew up with the ping pong table. She says she used to be good. I grew up with the pool table. My dad was a pool shark because the little town of Bernie, Missouri, where he grew up, they had a pool hall and only guys could go in it, you know, back in the day. And it used to drive me crazy because my dad would take my brother to the pool hall and I couldn't go. I mean, I would cry. I want to go because we had a pool table at home, so I knew how to play, but it was just down there, you know, in this.
Why?
Huh?
That's crazy.
It's not like that anymore, but anyway, and this was probably in the 70s. Yeah, 70s. So anyways, but my dad he was just so good at it, and I got pretty good at it. Not near as good as him, but I was decent at pool. I like that too. I really enjoyed playing pool. I haven't played it in a long time though.
Do you guys have a pool table, Teresa?
No. No, we had an air hockey table, we had foosball, and we had ping pong. And that was like, you know, when the kids were younger. And it took up the whole basement. And at least like the ping pong table, we had one that folded up so you could, and it was on wheels, you could roll it out of the way. But a pool table, they're so dang heavy, and I just really didn't want to get one of those. Yes. Oh, no kidding, Colleen. Colleen said we've got to go to a pool hall when we meet up someday. She has her husband's pool stick. That's cool.
Oh,
He must have been really good if he had his own stick.
I think y'all just want to watch me. Or I don't think y'all, I'll just watch you is what I meant to say.
Oh, come on. We'll give you lessons. It'd be fun.
Teresa.
Yeah.
Hi, Ralph. Put your beautiful face in there.
No. She wants you to come say hi.
How much I put this on?
Kevin's here. Say hi to
Probably
Kevin.
about 45 seconds.
Hey, Ralph.
Keep coming. Come in here. Kevin's here. I want to see you.
If I got to do it, you got to do it.
Right?
And you guys sending a gift card, you know, come down here, honey. Oh, come over on this side and scrunch down.
There he is.
You can't just scrunch down. There he is.
You just had surgery, man.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, you're looking good. Hope you're feeling as good as you look.
172 pounds when I come out.
Holy.
Does he look skinnier?
Yeah, I can tell for sure.
He's gained some back. Colleen
Well, good to see y'all.
says hi, Ralph. One of our regulars that watch us.
Oh yeah, Colleen said hi.
Hey, y'all. All right, back to work for me. My
All
boss is
right.
kind of mean.
Him too.
Tell me you had a beef kill.
We just had a beef killed,
Had a what?
a whole cow, and they aged it and cut it up, and he's going to pick that up.
Yeah, grab
So
one
we're
for
gonna
me.
have
Awesome.
pork and beef
Awesome.
coming out.
Getting ready for the hunkering down for the winter. That's nice when you have, you know, because there's a lot of times, I don't know, we don't buy a bulk like that. My mom and dad used to always do that, and it was just so much easier because you had all this meat in the freezer and you didn't have to worry about going to the store every week.
So,
Yeah, but there's
you're either gonna
only
need to have
us.
that replaced.
That's brand new.
I know it's brand new. It's either gonna have to get replaced by Lowe's.
Hi, Forever Learning Art.
You're gonna have to get somebody that can work on a pickle out here, and you're probably only gonna find.
So
like,
do you guys contact Lowe's about it? Or?
I can tell Lowe's what I found, but I can't do anything about that. So I'd shut off the water to it, and so it's not gonna leak no more on you. You turn off the breaker so you don't have to hear it run all the
Yeah,
time.
like I have dishes in there.
Yeah.
And you can't get it open?
No, we can't either.
And I don't want to pry on it because I don't want to break that lock mechanism.
Right.
So, you can get somebody from Fish and Pickle, actual Fish and Pickle, come out here, or somebody probably up in Nashville can work on it, or Murfreesboro if they'll come out here, or Lowe's might replace it, maybe. I don't know if you guys got a warranty on it through Lowe's.
Well, it's only 3 weeks old.
Yeah, well, then it's still under manufacturer warranty at that point. But whoever installed it, I don't think did it right.
No, I don't think so. They took over 3 hours to install it,
Really?
and it shouldn't take
my
3 hours to install
No,
it.
no, I mean, fish pickles are a little bit more complicated, but at max an hour and 15 minutes.
Because we had the same one in there before.
Yeah.
Exact same one.
Just updated. Yeah, so that's my advice.
Okay. So, all right.
That's not good news.
No, especially because now I'm going to have to hand wash dishes.
We order now every day.
They don't even work for them anymore.
Oh, they don't?
They said they didn't work out. I said, yeah, I believe it. I really, because they were not good at all.
Good
There was
job.
Pull open a red truck.
Oh,
Yeah, right here.
I don't remember.
I
Which
thought
one.
you had said we
I
could.
remember there was another two guys working
work on it.
and I haven't seen
They
them.
were sort of like dumb and dumber.
And they're having people that installed it.
All right. So I'll put in my notes what I found, and hopefully Lowe's.
Call Lowe's right now. I mean, this is bullshit. We got stuff in there we can't get out.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So, I mean, you can't call Lowe's right now. It's like, these people unhappy, y'all might want to call them.
So,
I mean, we're pretty like we're done, but this is bullshit.
Yeah, I understand.
anyways, maybe I should let you finish painting and I need to go deal with this.
All right.
And
You got a lot done on your flower in a short amount of time.
I'm just outlining it. But yeah, let me deal with this, and I
Well,
will
if I'm still on, you can pop back
see
on.
y'all next week. Yeah.
Hi, sweetie.
Bye. Love y'all.
Bye. So Colleen, the eagle with the stripes behind me, yeah, that I designed in a punch needle. Yeah, right there. That also, I don't know, 3 years or so ago, Park Designs made that into a rug. And you know why I don't have that? I don't know. I don't think I even kept one of those. Yeah, I might do that in cross stitch. You know, there's so many I want to do in cross stitch. There's just not enough hours in the day to do everything I want to do. There really isn't. So I have two. I've been in communication today with Paula at Craft Gallery. She got the samplers today. I overnighted them. She said she might be able to have them done by Saturday if I pick out the frames today. So she sent me emails of the frames. I instantly knew what I wanted for the one. The other one, I don't know. I wasn't like 100% sure. So, and I was doing that right before I went live. So I asked her if she could pick out a couple more. And so we'll see how that goes. But it's amazing. She can get the frames ordered, get them in, and get it framed in. And she's doing like 11 stitches on one of them for me. Okay, funny story. So Jerry, she lives in Canada. She stitched the sampler above all. And she sent me an email and she said, okay, I think I'm done, but can you look it over, make sure I didn't miss anything? Because, you know, I'm sure as you're working on something, it's easy to miss something when you're so close to it. So she figured fresh eyes would help. So I look it over through this email and I don't see that she missed anything. I'm like, looks good. So she sends it to me. And then after she already had it in the mail, she must have been looking at the email and she said, oh my gosh, I missed some stitches on the, you know, the second row of baskets, the one on the right. Sure enough, plain as day, on the basket, there's supposed to be a black stripe and it's not there. There's like 7 stitches. So I'm like, well, I'll just do that. Okay. As you all know, I don't stitch, but I'm like, I can figure out 7 stitches. She sent me like videos and all kinds of reference material on how to do cross stitch. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll do that. So then by the time I got it, I have to scan it and get it color corrected and everything to make our covers and stuff. So I'm packing it up and I'm like, oh crud, I never did those stitches. Then as I'm looking at it, the hair tie on the girl, which is only 4 stitches, that wasn't stitched and it was the same color, supposed to be black. So I stuck some onyx floss in there and I emailed Paula and I said, I am so sorry, but I have a huge favor. Can you please put these 11 stitches in for me? She's like, no problem. Probably take her all of 2 minutes. For me, it'd probably take 2 hours. And I just didn't have time. So anyways, God bless her. So glad Kevin retired, although I bet he's super busy with the Creative Whims shop. He is so busy. Yeah, we got a huge order from 123 Stitch. And yeah, he had to do a lot of stuff. And it was like, there was like 90 of the Fabulous Monsters. You know, like we don't keep that much in stock. So he had to build inventory. But I mean, in a day, he worked his hind end off and got it done. It's all packed and it'll go out tomorrow. So yeah, that was good timing because their orders are usually pretty big. I know I keep thinking, you know, now that he's home working, I'll have more time to paint. But right now it's just like I'm going to be gone. I leave Friday. Well, tomorrow we have the grandkids, and then I leave Friday for Ohio. I'm staying the night at Paula and Carlton's house, which is super cool. I'm really excited about that. And then Saturday I'll be at their shop for part of the day, and then I come home, and then Sunday we're having everyone over for Easton's birthday. And then next week I have an eye appointment. The next day I have another commitment. And then Thursday we have the grandkids. And then Friday we go up north for our friends weekend. So we've gone all weekend. We get home Sunday night. And then that next following Thursday, we're going to West Virginia to help our friend Renee take a U-Haul down to West Virginia. So when we get back from that, my mom and Jerry will be coming to town. So it's absolutely nutso right now. But that's okay. That's what summer's for, is to do lots of fun stuff. So I get a little anxiety, though, Kevin can tell you, when I don't get to get my work done and paint and stuff. I have a hard time relaxing, basically. I'm supposed to go to the Midwest Cross Stitchers retreat, but I'm assuming they're still having it, but I don't know. They're probably just kind of waiting it out to see what happens. We had that Fisher Paykel when we moved into this house. We got one of those, and I loved it with the drawers. And it lasted pretty long. I can't remember how many years, but we had trouble with it. And we had a hard time finding people that knew how to work on that brand of dishwasher. So that's why we decided not to get one of those again. And like you could hear what that guy was saying, that, they're a little more tricky to install and stuff like that. That's probably why this person didn't install hers very good. Yes, I did. Cheryl contacted me. She got the quilts done. So, and my mom doesn't know. So it's perfect timing. I should get the quilts back. And then a little while later, my mom will be here, and she probably has forgotten about that quilt. I mean, we did that. Gal, it's good. It's my 6, 7, I would say 8 to 9 years ago, we made those quilts. So I'm sure she just completely forgot about them. I've had them here at my house since we did them, hanging in my closet. So I can't wait to surprise her, although being there in Florida, they really don't need quilts, but I'm sure in the winter there's some cool evenings. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Yeah, the Ohio trip should be a lot of fun. I'm a little concerned, with just the whole COVID thing, but I'm assuming that they wouldn't be doing these meet and greets if they had, high COVID rates and stuff where they're at. But we'll be wearing masks. We'll be dousing ourselves in hand sanitizer. I won't be the huggy type of person I normally am. Give you a little zoom in here. Starting to come to life. Yeah. Okay, just making sure I got all the comments. Oh, hi, Carrie. I didn't see you join. How are you today? So nobody answered. Did anybody have any good vacations planned for summer or fall or anything? Keep pushing that up there and you can't see it. I love it that Kevin and Ralph got to say hi. That's cool. Live video is a lot of fun. Boy, he sure has been through it. Oh, you went to Branson? That's not far from. How far is that from Sykeston? Babe, I'm not talking to you. So Mendy, she lives in Sykeston. It's only a few hours, isn't it? I've often thought when we go to visit, it'd be fun to take a day to go to Branson, but it just never worked out. What's the shop there? I sell to. Oh man, I can't think of the name. Actually, their name is it Cecilia Samplers? She their shop got picked for one of the PDF download thingies. The COVID relief for the LNSs. Oh, it's 4 to 5 hours. Oh, it's further than I thought. That's still not bad, but I was thinking it was just a little jaunt. Yeah, Cecilia Samplers. Did you go there? I think it would be so fun if Kevin and I could just like pick a state, drive there, and then hit all. Okay, this would not be fun for him. It'd be fun for me, though. And then hit all of the needlework shops in the area. I guess long as we hit all the breweries too, he'd be happy. But I say these things, and then like after a week of being gone, I'm so ready to go home. I'm not a good traveler. It's a nice little shop. Is it right downtown? I mean, the real estate in Branson's got to be crazy. Isn't it like little shops after little shops, like tons of little, what do I say, novelty shops and gift shops and things? That's what I envision. I don't know. I haven't been there. Oh, cool. Oh, Needlework Galleria was canceled. I hadn't heard that. Well, at least you got to spend it at a different needlework shop or event or whatever. Isn't Needlework Galleria normally in September? Or was it the spring one that was canceled? I think it's only once a year, actually. I don't know. I'm just rambling. On the main drag. Cool. Okay, September. Yeah. I wanted to try to get in that Needlework Galleria. But when I saw how much Teresa Vanette took to that show, I thought, oh my gosh, that would take over my life for 3 months getting ready for it. And I just don't know. I just don't know if I could do that. I mean, I wouldn't have to take as much as her, obviously, but I don't know. Now that Kevin's retired, I say that all the time.
Killing me.
He's over there, good Lord, woman.
I might want to do some stuff.
Yeah, we're making money, honey.
Oh, okay. No fun for me.
Oh, come on. Not getting up at 4:30, that's fun for you.
Actually, I still am. I just lay there.
I know. I woke up this morning. And it wasn't Ryan waking me up. I just happened to wake up around 4, and then I heard a noise, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? Well, I forget Ryan gets up at 4 o'clock, and it was him. So then I couldn't get back to sleep. I think I might have dozed off for about half an hour after that. What's that? Oh, you're not talking to me. Yeah, it is set up the same as Market, where they're in the suites, because they're in Embassy Suites, isn't it? Yeah, and they have it set up in their room, which I love that. I think that's cool. You having troubles with the printer or something?
Well, cleaning didn't finish because there wasn't enough room in the maintenance box, but I'm not sure which box it would be.
I think it's this one. That's what think about it.
He told me the one should be one of them.
It's this one then. That's the one I changed out before. You have to do that. There's a button up top. I'll show you right now. I am. Just take a second. Oh. You see how it's showing over here? I'm assuming that means it's not. This is oh no shit! It's been a while since I changed that out. Sorry, guys. Oh, Kristin, you want to hop back on here? Let me know. You want me to? I think you actually can just go back into that same text link, that link I sent you in the text. I think you can just come back in anytime you want. I don't have to like re-invite you. Right? No way to social distance at that. I wanted to go to it last year just to experience it, as a customer. But it didn't work out. How many floors is it, Mindy? Because like for Market, I think we take 3 or 4 floors. It's not the whole thing, but I'm just curious how much of the hotel they take over for that show. I can't even imagine organizing that kind of show. How much work must go into that? Keep it all flowing. Isn't St. Charles really pretty too? Because they used to have quilt market there. And I was going to go one year. Well, that was back when I designed quilting fabric. And they were saying how pretty that city is. Kind of old world looking and antique-y looking. I guess not old world, just antique-y. What? Yeah, old world means England, doesn't it? know what I'm saying. Yay, Vicky's here. She said she just got home from tutoring. Well, I'm glad you could make it. Probably can't see my painting because I keep moving it. I guess I need to move back a little bit. Now that I have Kevin's phone to read the comments. St. Charles is charming. So do you guys probably stay right there, rent your room if you're staying overnight, right at the Embassy Suites? Oh my gosh, roll out of bed and go shopping? How fun is that? Sounds like trouble. The good kind of trouble, though. So, Kristin, did you set them guys straight at Lowe's? Oh, that's so cool, Mindy. How fun. Well, hopefully next year things get a little bit back to normal with all these retreats. I know people are just dying to get together with other stitchers. I guess that wasn't a good way of saying that. Oh, how nice. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't stay the night if I was only 2 hours away. With all the cool stuff there, you'd probably run out of money in the first couple hours. Anyways, can't imagine shopping for 2 days. I always think that at Nashville, how these shops, you know, there's, I think it's 4 floors. And, you know, I mean, they have a limited amount they can spend, and I don't know. It'd be hard. You cold? I was thinking it feels kind of cold in here. I should turn my hair down. Oh, that's so cool, Mindy. That would be nice. Ah, yeah. When September? September, we'll be preparing for our October release. And we also usually take a trip up north to Traverse City for our anniversary. So September is usually pretty, oh, plus we got a wedding in September. So yeah, September's kind of booked up, but thanks for the invite. It'd be fun. It would be fun. I should see it. You can check right now. if you want. Oh. What the heck happened? We're still live. There we go. I know. Manny said, "Is that your copy machine cranking out patterns in the background?" Yeah, he's got the one that prints the charts is going, and then he's got the big one that prints the covers. That one's going too. So it's a lot of racket in the background. Plus, I don't know if you can hear him over there cutting covers or not. We don't let any grass grow under our feet. For some reason, I can't see this. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I got out of this Facebook thing on his, and now I can't get it back to the live. Well, phooey. Let me go somewhere else. Yeah, it keeps jumping. It keeps jumping to like a frozen picture of me and Kristin. I can't get to the live. To see the angel we worked on last night in CW Live, I'm so excited to be doing something different with my angels. You know, you got to mix it up. They started to kind of all look the same, and so. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe I can go to you. I can't go to YouTube. I don't think he has YouTube on his phone. Oh, he does too. You're baking in North Carolina. Also, 100 degrees today. My Lord. Busy as a bee, for sure. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get back to the live here. Oh, if I do it that way, I don't think I see all the comments. But okay, at least I can see what's going on. All right, I'll give you another little close up. Get my bear a little bit closer. Put their shoes on them, and that will really help them pop. I was hoping Kristin could pop back on here, but I'm not seeing her. You know, when I read that, I thought it said, I'm baking. Like, I thought you were like baking cake or cookies or bread or something. But no, she's saying, I'm baking in North Carolina also. It's 100 today. You are baking, like your physical being. Oh, Lord. I'm hopping back in here. I don't know. I don't need your phone, I guess, anymore. When I took it off, I can't get it back.
Well,
Yeah, it's weird. Watch it. When I did that, it just keeps going back and forth between those. So I just have to look up here. Not that big a deal. Colleen said, you make painting look so easy. Well, thank you, but especially these bears, I think I could paint them blindfolded. I've painted. Didn't we just? Oh, we talked about this last night in CW Live because I've been painting the bear calendar since 1999 was the first one. So figure 12 images since 1999. Someone actually did the math. I don't remember what it was. And that's not even counting the bear paintings I did for when I designed fabric. I did a ton of bear paintings, like bears doing everything you can, well, not everything you can imagine, but like vacationing, camping, you know, Halloween, Christmas. They were, you know, angels at Christmas time. They were picking apples in the fall. I mean, bears galore. So when you've been painting that many bears, it kind of becomes second nature. Do you guys watch Deb and Kev Snug Harbor Crafts on FlossTube? They have a new one out, and I watched it while I was doing my workout this morning. I didn't get to finish the whole video, but oh my gosh, they're so funny. And you know, seeing Kev go through her pregnancy, it's like, I'm glad it's not me. I mean, I loved when the kids were babies. I wasn't, you know, my pregnancies weren't horrible, but oh, towards the end, just that feeling of I can't move. No, thanks. But yeah, it's fun to watch her, you know, talk about it and get excited about it. And Gabby's on. Hi, Gabby. I miss you too. I know this year's just put a damper on everything. How are your clinicals going? Oh, you watched it last night. Oh, they're too cute. I wanted to go to their retreat too, but it was canceled. Look at all the money we'll save by not going to these retreats. I guess that's the way to look at it. Excuse you.
Yeah, I can't seem to find a chart for 140.
A lot of times they're in the iCloud or whatever. So if it's not online, if our connection's not good, it won't show up. I discovered that one time when you said you couldn't find something. And then I looked for it. I'm like, what's right there? And then I realized it had that little cloud with the arrow on it. So that could be part of it. All right. I really need to make just an external hard drive that has all the charts on it. Add to the list. So glad it's Kef pregnant and not me, right? She looked so tired in her video, didn't she? I mean, working and going to, doing her online classes, and that's just a lot when you're pregnant. What? So no more babies. No more babies here. Grandbabies. I'm all into the grandbabies. I'm so thankful to have the two sweet grandkids because, I mean, I love babies. I just don't want to have babies. Okay, I'm too old to have babies anyways. Not humanly possible, but I like to be around babies, and they're so funny. And then, at 9 o'clock they go home, and I can go to bed peacefully. That's the best part. I'll go a few, like 15 more minutes or so. I love painting the bear images for the calendar that are Christmas, winter, and Halloween. Those are my three favorite ones to paint with the bears. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. need to find a pen to do their eyes. They come to life, you know, kind of like people in anything else. They kind of come to life when they have eyes. So I'm going to go see if I have a pen. Once I add the eyes in and the little mouth on a snowman. Oh, it'd be so cute. All right, I'll be right back. Let me just go here first. Much better. Mesmerized. Thanks, Colleen. Do you have any, what does it say, birth cross stitch samplers? I do not. If you painted babies, whoa, what happened if my comments just went? If you painted babies in the same angel style, they would be amazing. Oh, thank you. Hi, Pam. Welcome. Pam said, that's adorable. Never used. Oh, I've never used watercolors. Eyes always make a difference, for sure. Somehow I didn't see her comments till just now. I'm so afraid I'm going to fall off this chair. I'm precariously perched on it. Boy, that'd be something, huh? Give you guys a laugh. Oh, I know what I want to do. Well, I can do that afterwards. So if I use a white color pencil and I go over all of the snowflakes when I paint the background, it will act like a resist because it's kind of waxy, and it will allow the snowflakes to still show. Hold on, I'm gonna go see if I can find a white one. Aha! I need a pencil sharpener. Another thing I could do is I could go ahead and paint the background like the blue sky, and then I could use a Sharpie paint marker, the white one, and then go over the snowflakes. So that's another option. But I haven't done this in a while, so I wanted to try it out. Sorry if I keep bumping the tripod. I can't see how many we got on. So we have 13 still with me. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate the company. Make sure you give us lots of hearts, lots of thumbs up. Helps the video get more views. So that'd be awesome if you could do that. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you like and share the video and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, my art YouTube channel, so we can do a giveaway. I never did do the drawing for the Facebook page. I haven't forgotten about it. It'll still happen. But it just dawned on me the other day. I'm like, wow, I never did the drawing for that. So look for that to come on my Facebook page. Can you guys hear me when my air turns on? All right, 2 more snowflakes, and then I'll paint the background. And then I'll probably be done after that. I mean, not done with the painting, but done with the live video. Alrighty then, here we go. I'm gonna use this big brush here. Okay, so you can still hear me good even though the air's on. That's good to know. Because it's sometimes background noise can take over, you know. Ooh, that's too dark. So what will happen is like the watercolor will go on that color pencil, and then what I do is I take a small brush and I wet it, and then I go over the snowflake and the watercolor comes right off, because like I said, it acts like a resist, but you still have to kind of work at getting the color off it. I love this brush. This is, oh, I thought this was the was it called Kolinsky? I have a Kolinsky brush. They're really expensive. This one is not one of them, but it sure is a nice brush. I think that the first time I'm using it is right now. What was that color I just had? I loved it. Right there. So when I get this one done, I only have 8 more paintings to do for the calendar. Sounds like a lot though, doesn't it? 8. But I average about 3 to 4 hours per painting, so that's not too bad. I have, one of them is teddy bears, 2 teddy bears, and each one's holding a little fox, like baby foxes. Oh my gosh, it's really cute. I have one that's for Easter, and it's a bear dressed up like a bunny, and he's holding Easter eggs. What else do I have? Shoot. What do I have for Christmas? Oh, I've got 4 I haven't even sketched yet, and I think Christmas was one of them. I don't think I have Halloween sketched yet either. Well, and the reason I didn't paint those and worry about those right away is because the first 3 images that I sent to Legacy, they take one of those to make the cover. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't a holiday, because they probably wouldn't use that for the cover. So I did a gardening one, I did an Americana for July, and I did something else. Gardening. Oh, and then the one with the unicorn, like in the water. So one of those will be the cover. Hey, any bets which one you think they'll choose? I think they're going to choose the flower, the one where they're holding the flower pots. That's my guess. So while the background's still wet, I like to just add in some different blues, and they kind of, you know, do some washes. and it makes it more interesting. I do some green blues, some more blues, blues, ultramarine. Oh, by the way, remember last week when I was painting on that one pad and I was like, oh, I don't like this paper? Guess what? I found, this is the paper I do like. And I found 2 of these down here. I thought I had some, but they just weren't in the spot that I thought they were in. So I was so happy because I spent a lot of time looking for these last week online. And they don't, you can get Winsor Newton spiral pads, but they're not this big. You can get, I think 11 by 14 is the biggest, and this is 12 by 16. And the calendar is 12 inches by 13 and a half. So I really need this size. It's cold out?
It's cold in here.
Oh, I thought it was kind of chilly in here too. We can turn that down or up or whatever you call it. So I'm just like spattering some water. And it, well, it's too wet for that to work. If you do that, like there's kind of a fine line. If you do that when your paint is still wet but not too wet, it can't be too dry, can't be too wet. What happens is the water creates light spots in your paint, and it kind of looks like snow. Another thing you can do is use salt, like a salt shaker when it's wet, and it'll look like snowflakes. Matter of fact, I might have some salt over here. I haven't done that in a long time. Put salt on. Oh, jeez. All right. So I'm going to sprinkle salt, not pepper. Pepper doesn't work the same. All right. So let me catch up on the comments. Yeah, it was a white Prismacolor pencil. What are you mixing paint on? This is just a palette. What's it called? This is just a Dick Blick palette. And the thing that's nice with watercolor is, especially if you buy quality watercolor paints, I use Winsor Newton. They make a less expensive brand called Cotman, but it's still very good. But it's just less expensive. Anyways, like this palette has been sitting since I painted watercolors last time, which was months and months and months ago. So they were completely dry. You just hit it with some water and let it sit, and they soften back up. That's one of the beauties of watercolor. Your paint doesn't go to waste. All right, so I'm gonna salt my painting. And then I don't think it will react while you're right here. It would if I went and dried it, but I got salt all over my table. Now it's gonna be all over the floor. I need to sweep the floor anyway, so I need to run the vacuum in here. I was staging my punch needle for the fall punch needle printer Stitchers magazine, and I was using this antique piece of wood behind it, and I don't know, I moved the table. Anyways, everything just fell, and this piece of antique wood I had, a ton of the paint chipped off all over the floor. And I swept it a little bit, but I didn't get it all. I need to actually vacuum it. So, God, it's pouring out there again. We are getting, our pond is loving this. Our pond looks so good this year. So we had a huge, what do you call them? Popple tree. Is it called a popple? The ones that have all that fuzzy, they're just junk trees. They get huge though. And I guess they take tons of water. So we had one removed this spring down. It was a little ways from the water, but their roots, go out far. And Kevin said that could be part of the reason the pond looks so good this year. We have had some decent rains here and there too. That obviously helps, but it looks pretty full compared to past years. There's another like 3, I don't know if it's 3 different popples or it's one popple that's split. Anyway, it's on the other side of the pond, between the pond and the farm field. And we want to get that cut next spring. It's so expensive to have trees removed. But if we get that one out of here, it should really help our pond. See, I didn't know that all these years that the popple trees do that. Am I calling it the right tree, popple? Gotta head out, Teresa, and have fun with the grandkids tomorrow. Absolutely. Thank you, Colleen, so much for joining us today. Vicky said the flowers. It would be awesome with the checkered border. Yeah, that's why, because that black and white check is so popular now, so that's why I'm wondering if maybe they will use that for the cover. Mimosa tree, pink fuzzy. No, they actually get fuzzies that when the wind blows, you get this cottonwood. Maybe they're called a cottonwood. I think it's a cottonwood tree, my bad. And these little, looks like cotton all over. And our trees, the popple trees are huge. The cottonwood trees are huge around here. And it's like snow in June. And it gathers up around, like on your deck and your sidewalk. And when Kevin mows, they just, it's like he's in a snowstorm. Sorry, I called it the wrong thing. I didn't think I was calling it the right thing, but anyways, I'm going to be done for the day. It's not dry enough yet for you to see the reaction with the salt, but it should leave what looks like snowflakes on there. I got a ways to go on this, but it's a good start. I can put shadows under them so they don't look like they're flying in the air. And then I've got the lettering, which says, dance to your heart's content. And I got some little wispy green trees to put in there. But a lot more shadowing needs to happen, and I might even do more in the background. So got a ways to go, but I will have that done probably, no, I said over the weekend. No, I'm going to be busy and gone all weekend. So I don't know. I may have this for next Wednesday as well. So anyways, guys, I really appreciate you joining us today. Vicky and Mendy and Colleen and Cheryl and, oh God, who else was here? We had a lot of folks join us today, which I love. Carol, oh yeah, she was the one that asked about the Prismacolor pencil. Pam's here. Yep, awesome. I love visiting with you guys. So, and honestly, I will do more lives when things calm down a bit, like in the fall, probably like September, October. I'd like to go live a couple times a week. But anyways, you can only do so much, right? All right, guys. Thanks again for being here, and we will see you when we see you. Bye.